Shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I do need to give all praises, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh B'Shem El Shabbat, Dash, to the apostles, and else great millstone for teaching us this truth. Peace and blessings to the whole collective of Israel. Yahweh is the name of the Hanfal in Hebrew, B'Shem is the name, and Yahweh Shai is the name of the begotten Son. Back on the lesson, and as in the title, be circumspect / vigilant, for the days or times are evil. So pretty much go to the times that we are coming into, everything that's getting ready to unfold and take place. As you now see, Donald Trump is now the president, of the United States, and you also see the division that has caused. As you see with the Kamala supporters, it really was a bunch of women. So you also see that division just regarding the men and the women, and just Trump being in office in general. It's just going to cause a lot of friction in general. But I do have a couple scriptures going to show the times that we are coming into. You guys can get throughout many scriptures, list off the end time signs and things that we would see would take place before our Lord Yahweh Shai will return. And we're seeing many of those things unfolding and taking place right before our very eyes. As you're seeing steps being made towards implementation of this MOTB, you're seeing the wars, the rumors of wars, you're seeing the signs within the heavens, you're seeing a lot of things taking place, especially dealing with the uproars of the people in the world, the distress of nations, man. So I do want to kick it off with Ephesians chapter 5, verse 15 through 16, which is one of the main points, as we're also going to get in 1 Peter 5. But now it says, seeing that you walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise. And as many of our people are not taking heed to these warnings, they're not seeking the Lord. As a matter of fact, they're seeking out Esau, Edom. They're turning to Egypt, and that's where it's going to be your downfall. But you see, many people now think that Babylon is going to go back to its proper state. That Babylon, aka America, is going to be so-called great again. Well, I made a lesson just yesterday. Babylon is still finished. Like by the point, people think now Donald Trump is in office is going to save everything. No, this place is only going to go more downhill, man. Now, see that you walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise. And you go back to that point. Many of our people are disregarding the warnings. They're not taking heed. They're lollygagging. They're playing around. They're not seeking the Lord. And also, they're walking that as in the days of Noah's spirit, as you get in Matthew 24:37. And as you get in 38th verse, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So it's going to be so-called blindsided, but not really, because the Lord has given you the warnings. The Lord has set a prophet, watchman among you to warn you of these coming times. But you see, many of our people are smacking away the hand that the Lord extended out unto them. So you get what's coming to you. Let's read the top bit one more time, and read the last verse. See then that you walk circumspectly. Let's get the word circumspectly for edification's sake, if you don't know already. Let's see, alert, cautious, heedful, wary, guarded, careful. And that's what we need to be, especially within this truth, on high alert. Especially as prophets, as watchmen. It is our duty to oversee. To sound the alarm, to blow the trumpet when danger is close. Let's continue on. Get the last verse. Now it says, we're redeeming the time because the days are evil. The times we're coming into is going to get very, very dark, man. Very serious. And this is exactly why you're going to have many Israelites that know this truth that's going to end up buckling and giving in. Turning to Esau, Edom. Losing faith in Yahweh B'Shem El Shai. And really just go to show the Lord wasn't dealing with you in the first place, man. But just go to show just how bad it's really going to get out here, man. And it's 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 8, especially once that MOTB is mandated and pushed out. Those same exact Israelites that, back in 2020 that took the juice, that ended up giving in, is going to be the same people that take the thing today. 1 Peter 5:8 now, it says, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour. So we'd be vigilant, on our toes. Going back to what we read in Ephesians, being circumspect, being watchful. Careful, cautious, wary. Be sober, be vigilant, because the adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour, especially Esau, Edom, trying to take out in every way possible. Even dealing with the food. the water, the air that we breathe. You're seeing the many ways the devil's trying to take us out once again. All the confusion, the wickedness that you see being pushed, As Luke 21:25, it says, "And should be signs in the sun and in the moon and in the stars." Dealing with these signs in the heavens, especially dealing with these chariot sightings, which you've been seeing a lot as of late. Excuse me. And it said, "Upon the earth, distress of nations with perplexity," and that's what you're seeing, distress of nations. You're seeing civil war brewing right before your very eyes. And you can get that throughout many scripts, man. Isaiah 19:2, and a few others. "And upon the earth, distress of nations with perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring," as y'all seen, dealing with the weather. That also has been increasing, getting worse. And you can get 2 Ezra 15:11-12, going to those plagues, those pestilences that Yahweh Ba'Shemel Shai is bringing upon this place, man, because that's the Lord's doing. And the 2 Ezra 1 also added to that point, dealing with that distress of nations. So verse 1, "He answered me then and said, Measure thou time diligently in itself." And how do we measure the times that we're in? By the way, these signs and these prophecies, and we're quite literally at the end of this place, man. "And when thou see prophesying passage told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time when the highest will begin to visit the world which he made, which is me by the way of Lord Yahweh Shai." Verse 3, "Therefore," main point, "therefore, when it should be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world." And that's what you are seeing, and really going to see a lot more of, You saw how people angry when Trump was declared president. How all these women were raging, crying out. But just goes to show how attached these people are to this place, man. When the Lord's getting ready to destroy it, Just goes to show how just simple these people are. And Zawadi Yahweh Ba'Shemel Shai for waking us up to this truth, man. Because we can see through this stuff, man. But therefore, when it should be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand the Most High spake those things from the days for thee, even from the beginning. So, when you're in the end of this place. And once you're going to see those earthquakes in diverse places, and seeing these uproars of the people in the world is a telltale sign when you're in the end. Once in Isaiah 9:2, Egyptian against the Egyptian. When you go into the NLT version, it goes into civil war brewing. Let's get a couple more, and we'll close it out from there. In Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 3, now says, "For the vision is yet for an appointed time." Now, what is that vision? Speaking of the prophecies. And we're in those appointed times as written and spoken of in the scriptures. As if the vision yet for an appointed time, at the answer speak and not lie, though would tarry, wait for it, because it surely come, it will not tarry, meaning it will not delay. These things will happen and will come to pass. That's why you're going to have many Israelites come these last days, going to realize that the prophets were right, that they were warned, that they were told of these things. As Ezekiel 33:33, that another prophet has been among them. Now let's close with these last two scriptures, Matthew 24:12. Bringing the point home, "And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold." And be, seeing a lot more evils continue to grow. People once again think that just because Trump is in office, he's going to be the savior of this place. Yeah, you're dead wrong. First Thessalonians 5:3, "For when you say peace and safety and sun shall come upon them." 2 Ezra, I believe the 15th, if not 16th chapter, "How victuals shall be so good, cheap upon earth, they shall think themselves to be in good case." And it continues on to go and see how evils will continue to grow. Famine, sword. Destruction is coming to this place, man. Now let's continue on. It's 2 Ezra 15:15-17. Close out with this: "For the sword and the stroke draw nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hand," which is a modern day sword, the gun. It's dealing with these weapons. Verse 16, "For there shall be sedition among men." And when you got the word sedition, it goes into riot/rebellion. "And invading one another shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of action shall stand in the power." And the kings and princes, speaking of the people in power, the people in authority. Verse 17, "A man shall desire to go into the city and shall not be able to go into these lockdowns." Them, shutting this place down, man. Curfews, whatever the case may be. Because you saw they before the election took place, they activated the National Guard and all that stuff. So you may still see something get ready to happen. We just see exactly how this will play out, but things are heating up, man. So that's pretty important right there. Those are the lessons edifying. I give all praise, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh Shem Shabbat Shem Kakdash. Dear ones, the apostles, and else great millstone for teaching us His true peace and blessings to the hope that is visible. Shalom. See you next one, Lord's will.